Valdez is ready, so there is two. And now for the World Series. Hit well deep left. That's going back. That ball is gone! 1-0 Braves. And Jorge feels like busting loose. And that's how you start a World Series.
Woohoo! I think that's a good sign of things to come, Ben.
Newman bounced back to KK, first time up. Oh my goodness, what a catch by Harrison Bader in left center. Harrison Bader has come up with some dandies this year and certainly in this series, but this one might be his best.
That's hit sharply. Lindor with the backhand flip, but it's dropped by VR, and now there's nobody covering third. The throw to Stroman, and he's out! No. Stroman got there in time to tag out Soto. Oh, wow, what a play! Great presence of mind by Stroman to sprint there, and the throw led him perfectly.
1-1, skied to right. Deep and gone! Miguel Cabrera's 350th as a Tiger.
Second base.
He thought it was a double. How about that?
Awesome.
On opening day
Look at the confetti.
Snowfield Stadium.
Confetti. Oh my gosh. The outfielder Miggy couldn't see it. He slid into second.
Fly ball. That one headed for the alley. Santana with a dive. He can't get it. It rolls behind him. Renfroe backs him up. Wendell's heading for third. Here's the throw. The tag. Got him, and the ball game is over.
Are you kidding me?
Red Sox win it.
Oh my goodness.
Wendell out at third base. Trying to sprint to third. He is cut down. And the Sox win a thriller at Fenway Park.
Gets that ball and makes an unbelievable throw. Look at that, right on the money. That's a 300-foot toss.
High drive into center field. JBJ at the wall, and he makes the catch! Oh, what a play! Jackie Bradley Jr. takes a home run away from Ozzy Alves.
It's like he jumped up against the wall and just hung there for a while, didn't it? And able to make the catch. Oh, what a play by JBJ. He had it measured the whole way. He perfectly timed his leap and took away a homer. Beautiful play. Check it out. Yeah, he grabbed the top of the wall to keep himself in the air a little bit longer.
Royals have 2 on, nobody out. And now perhaps a bunting chance now, Danny, for Nicky Lopez with nobody out and 2 on. Astudillo in at third. Sano in at first, 2 on, nobody out. Showing bunt, lays it down, pops it up. Sano with the catch. He'll throw to second base. There's one. Simmons now running Gallagher back to first base. And this is going to be a triple play. Miles Straw in a dead sprint. Dives in. What a catch! Holy smokes! Completely extended. Like a wide receiver pulling it down to the corner of the end zone. Miles Straw hangs on and saves a big run for the Tribe.
Freddie Freeman hit for the cycle August 18th. Rosario a chance to join him here.
Back in the second inning, Eddie Rosario doubled. In the 5th inning, he tripled. In the 7th inning, he homered. And what does he have in store for us here in the 9th inning? We're about to find out.
Little looper, he's got it. Rosario has hit for the cycle. And he wants that baseball, you bet.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he struck him out. Look at Rizzo. He can't believe it. Oh, it's great.
High kick. A rope caught by Votto. Makes the tag in the belly. And a little slow coming home. A head first slide. Rosario in. And they get the line drive double play. And they get the 3.
A miss at home and a triple play.
John, I can say I have never seen that in my life. A bullet to first base, Joey Votto. Tags Reyes there. Sees the guy, scores, but wait a minute. Did he tag up? No, he did not.
Early departure and a permanent arrival.
Now Lux gets into one. He thinks he got it. That's way back. And this one is going to be caught. Duvall! What a catch!
Well, a guy that's played left field and right field, barely played center field in his career, but he's athletic. He's been around a while. And he makes a great play here, whether that ball is going out or a double or triple off the wall. Huge play by Adam Duvall.
And you couldn't do it. First pitch swinging.
Deep left field. Way back. Storybook home run.
How about that, Shep? Akil Baddoo, he did it just like you scripted it. AJ tells him, don't let off the pedal. He goes up there confident, calm. How do you stay calm when you're a rookie, your first at-bat? And just drills an opposite field home run. Oh, that's just beautiful.
And he knew it, too.
Reyes fires, swing and a drive, deep left field. This is way back. Walk him off. Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor with the moment of his life. And he's had some big moments. A walk-off home run. His 6th career postseason homer. And Taylor, a struggling hitter, delivers in the clutch. But why I think you're seeing it. Here's one into right. Back at the wall. The game is tied. Home run. Swanson. 2-2 in the 7th.
One pitch. That's hit well to deep left field. Back there towards the wall. Alvarez leaps, and that is out of the ballpark. That is gone. Double trouble. Back-to-back, Dansby and Jorge had a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 7th for the Atlanta Braves.
And Alonso hits it out to deep right. Nootbaar back and has it. Lars Nootbaar with the catch, and he robs Alonso. Oh, the rookie comes through.
And he made the catch right at the top of the fence.
Down 3. Tying run is at first. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Deep right. Are you kidding me?
A walk-off grand slam. My, oh my. How about that?
Oh, baby. Woo.
Swing and a drive into right center. This is trouble. Warning track at the wall. Leaping and caught by Kane. Oh, what a grab by Lorenzo Kane. A leaping catch up against the wall. He took a home run away from Contreras with a catch on top of the wall.
3-1 on Olsen. Marte the tying run at second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. And that one is chopped to Odor. And the Yankees win again. The Yankees have won 12 in a row. It's their longest winning streak since they won 13 in a row in September of 1961. And the save for Chapman, the 300th of his career, the 31st pitcher to reach that number.
Did he get another one? Oh, Gallo's on his way back. He got it. Santa Maria. Lindor again. Oh, my. Wow. Just the second ever Mets shortstop to enjoy a 3-homer game.
And now Conforto, who has been as frustrated today as we have ever seen him, he gets another chance. Alonso the tying run at third, Baez the winning run at first, 2 out. And Conforto slashes one the other way, base hit! That time
game. Alonso in. Baez digging for third. It's kicked by Alfaro. Here comes Baez trying to score. He scores, and the Mets win it. Turn those thumbs around.
All that Ronald has done in the big leagues, he has yet to hit a walk-off home run. So no time like the present, kid. Get after it.
High fly ball, center field deep, and the track, and the wall. It's gone.
Ronald Acuna just sent a shockwave through the ballpark, and the Braves walk it off at Truist Park.
Partner, you never forget your first one, and Ronald Acuna Jr. hits one into the Atlanta bullpen. Little poke job down the third base line. Backhand jump throw by Bryant. Scooped out by Bell. 2 down.
As soon as he got the ball, I was wondering how he's going to get set. He goes to the Jeter left foot one hop. And on the other side, it's Bell taking it out beautifully. And in the end, Calhoun out by a bunch. Nice play.
This one down the right field line. Sanchez. Oh, boy! He caught it with his bare hand. He overran it and caught it with his bare hand. You've got to be kidding me.
Wow.
That's not how it works. Look at this.
It's Kevin Mitchell all over again. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he did. He overran the baseball, and the only thing he could do was stick his bare hand up to make the catch, and he did. Look, Mom, no glove.
Second and third with 2 men out. Yankees have a 3-1 lead. Now Chapman is ready to pitch to Mejia, and the pitch is popped up. He popped him up in the infield. There is LeMahieu near first. LeMahieu makes a catch. He fell down and caught the ball before it hit the ground. Wow, what a way to end the game. Wow.
A swing and a miss. A delayed double steal attempt. Throw to the plate is not in time. If it stands, it's the second stolen base of the game for Shohei. Gosselin draws the throw, and then Shohei was off to the races.
That was a delayed steal to draw that throw and gets a hand in just before the tag.
That's so close.
2-2 is shipped to right. Betts is going to grab it. Made it look easy, but here comes Gonzalez. What a throw from Betts, and it's on the money.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Out to center field. Robles heading back toward the State Farm side. He jumps. It's off the top of it. Harper can run. He's around second. The ball picked up in center field. They're going to wave him home. The throw by Soto is not in time. Inside the park, home run.
Again, the 2-2. Fastball hit high and deep to left field. Blue Jays win it!
Marcus Semien with a game-winning 3-run home run!
So that will load up the bases with nobody out, and Travis Shaw can be the hero. 3-2 coming. Swinging a high fly ball. This game is over. Slam it deep to right field, and it is gone! How sweet is that for Travis Shaw?
Talk about a walk-off piece. The ultimate walk-off. Slam it.
Here is Jock Peterson to right field. Garcia going back, looking up. It is gone. A blast. Pitch hit. 3-run home run for Jock Peterson, and the Atlanta Braves are on top 3-0. His second pinch hit home run of this NLDS.
Well, they didn't nickname him Jocktober for no reason.
Votto hammers it. Center field. Brandon Nimmo back. 7th heaven. It's 7 consecutive games with a Joey Votto record.
High drive, right field. Going back, Judge on the track, leaps, and he makes the play. What a play by Judge. Getting back to first is Grichuk. He took a 2-run home run away from Kevin Biggio.
Well, Freddie needs the homer for the cycle as this one's whacked to center. That ball is deep. That ball is at the wall. That ball is gone. It's the cycle for Freddie Freeman.
Have a night. I was a teammate for that first cycle of Freddie's back in June 15th of 16, and now a chance to watch it. And wow.
Now Mitch Haniger, 262 start to the year for Haniger, but 13 home runs, and he ties into that one pretty well. Garcia back near the wall, gets in position, leaps, and did he get it? He did! Adolis Garcia takes another one away, and there are 2 outs in the inning. What can't he do?
And the thing about it is we talk about the personality and how he is built for the big moment. We have a tendency to focus on the offense. So what about the defense getting up over the wall, taking one back and away from Mitch Haniger and Adolis Garcia in the first inning, already in the middle of the action of this game.
High fly ball to left. Is it going to be enough? Back at the wall. Game tied. There's the jolt.
Yep.
And it's 7-7. Into right. Judge. One away. Aaron Judge is homered twice tonight, and he makes a diving catch to start the bottom of the 9th. Hard hit ball. Dansby slides, makes the play, and preserves the tie. Wow. Great play by Dansby Swanson. Hard hit ball. Rodriguez loving that. Now again, the Braves a chance to walk it off.
A rocket by Aquino. And a nifty, beautiful play by Dansby Swanson going to the ground, landing on the seat of his pants, a quick spin as he got up, and a perfect throw to first to end the inning.
Runner on first, 2 outs, tied at 5 in the 8th inning.
Fly ball, deep right center field. Back is Myers at the wall, and Will makes the catch. He brings it back in the yard. Myers with a great catch at the fence in right center. Will Myers says no.
Turner, right field line, and it's beyond the reach of Margot. He's going to second. He's going to third. Here's the throw. Psycho for Trey Turner on his birthday.
Ildemaro Vargas is the next up for Arizona, and a diving play grabbed by Ozzy Alves. In the shift, leaping with his Superman cape flapping in the breeze behind him. A diving grab for out number 1.
Yeah, we've just become accustomed to watching him make great plays. This is another one there. That ball was scorched. He got a good jump and laid out. Another great defensive gem by Ozzy.
He better win the Gold Glove.
Striding up to home plate, 21-year-old outfielder Jarred Kelenic for the very first time in the big leagues, wearing number 10 on his back. He's making his major league debut tonight.
And he swings at the first pitch. Right field near the line, Josh Naylor running out of room. Oh my goodness, what a play by Naylor as he hung on.
Yes, he did.
It was upended into the seats. And Kelenic is retired on the first big league pitch that he sees.
I'll tell you what, this is a tremendous play. I mean, you're close. A lot of times you quit and give up.
And he made the catch, falling into the stands and foul ground. Josh Naylor with a circus catch.
I mean, how impressive is that?
Slider, his favorite weapon. Stanton hits one to the monster again, and that one's off the top of the wall. Judge streaking around third. The throw to the plate is in time to get him. Perfect execution by the Red Sox.
And this is a ball right off the bat, Matt. You're thinking second and third, 1 out. I cannot believe that Phil Nevin sent Aaron Judge, and now the Red Sox want the exact matchup they want with 2 outs and facing their weak link here at Joey Gallo, a guy that's been very, very cold with men in scoring position.
The pitch by Says a hit by Luplow, a diving catch by Frazier. Frazier had a race toward left center, left his feet, and made an absolutely terrific catch to rob Luplow of at least a double. Hats off to Frazier for making, really, that'd be on all the highlight shows. That is a full dive toward left center like he's going in the swimming pool. And he made the catch and held on.
And bounced and a fair ball and a long throw for Hayes. He got him! Oh, unbelievable! Key Brian Hayes, one of the best you'll ever see. Way out there and threw a strike to Moran to get Molina, who's dumbfounded.
Look at the look on his face.
Look where he throws this ball from.
Yeah, from the stands. He's closer to Krennic's family than he was to fair territory.
How is it that accurate?
Guy can play some third.
That is sensational.
Here you are, Ron. You're in the 6th inning. It's a game on the 11th of June. There's nobody on base. And yet, if you didn't know all of those things, you'd think this almost feels like a playoff game.
Oh, yeah, this is October and got it written all over it. Fans cheering foul balls.
A very intense battle between Rizzo and Ponce de Leon. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Rizzo.
Drilled to right. That one get up. Gone. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? What an at-bat from Anthony Rizzo. An absolute marathon. Is he excited? Look at the dugout. I mean, they were with him every pitch of that at-bat. The dugout and the 40-plus thousand in this ballpark. Riding that wave with Anthony. Yeah, there you go. Billy Williams digging it. Goose bumper too. I got him running up and down all my arms and legs. They want a curtain call. Oh, yeah, they do.
Batting third, number 55, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
The 2-1. Albert lifts it out to deep left field. He's done it! In St. Louis, he would always rise to the occasion. And at the age of 41, he hasn't lost his touch. Career home run number 679 for Albert Pujols. Unbelievable.
Line and caught by Fernando! You cannot do it any better than that! Superhuman Fernando Tatis Jr. up into the air!
Yeah, go ahead, watch yourself, kid. Oh my gosh, how does he do that? He leaped for that ball and then watch, he kicks up to get more.
Hang time, and then some.
Wow! That's awesome. He's a superhero.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Wow. Deep, this is on its way. Grand slam!
Grandma, get out the rye bread and mustard. Grand salami time. Upper deck left field down the line. Dylan Moore with a grand salami, and the Mariners lead the Astros 11-8 in one of the greatest comebacks I've seen in a long, long time.
He sends one out to right center. Diving catch by Cole Calhoun. What a play.
Boy, that's a pitcher's best friend there.
Tip of the cap, wagging a finger.
Line shot to right field. The ball sinking out there. And Cole Calhoun, not only does he make the catch, but he reads it so well off the bat. Diving catch and helps his pitcher out.
Takes a base hit away from Marisnik and gets out number 2 ahead of Nico Horner.
6 wins it, and now it's 5 that will win it. Another massive shot from Alonso. 4 to win it, like a countdown. 3 to win it. to win it. He's not missing. One more to win it as Alonso comes out of the timeout and walks it off. What a finish. Alonso defends his title. The 2021 Derby champion put the belt on again.
Here it is. Deep to right. It will go. Ball game over. Brian Goodwin wins it.
Gets a 3-1 fastball and rides it out of the yard. This fastball down the middle. He knew it when it left the bat. The fans knew it. He was going to send them home happy this beautiful Sunday. Sox take the series and move the Indians back to 9 games back. Courtesy of Brian Goodwin and that line drive rocket that sent everybody home.
Cabrera to deep right field. Cabrera plays it. Slam Diego. Are you kidding me? The Padres pitcher that just brought up from El Paso, the San Diego kid. It's a grand slam. That's unbelievable. Max Scherzer.
Well, we know now the hot zone. Off the bat of Daniel Cabrera. Down and in. That was unbelievable.
I think this crowd is absolutely stunned. I know I am.
I almost fainted.
Don, you mentioned his family is in attendance.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. How awesome is that?
There have been 7 walk-off homers by a catcher in postseason history. Do I hear number 8? Red Sox win it!
Christian Vasquez, a 2-run homer. Can you believe it? 6-4 Boston in 13 innings. And Vasquez getting mobbed, fires his helmet in the air as he approaches home plate and is being mobbed. 6-4 Boston. They lead the pivotal series, Game 3. They win it. They are 2-1 in front of the Tampa Bay Rays as Vasquez hits a walk-off.
Oh, what a play here. From his knees, got him the stretch at first by goalie. One of the most remarkable plays you'll see on both ends. Oh, my goodness.
The speed of Defoe. He can fly. Arenado had to get rid of it quickly. Didn't even have time to get to his feet. Throws it from his knees. What a play all the way around.
That is awesome. Holy smokes.
Even Arenado enjoyed that one.
Pozo runs. And Holt hits a little pop-up down the third base line. And Chapman caught it. He throws back to first, and safe is Pozo. What a play by Matt Chapman. Sensational effort.
Otherworldly platinum-level defensive effort. My word.
A remarkable play by Matt Chapman. That was almost a 1 in a million.
Sitting on the outside. That's right over the heart of the plate. Deep left center field. Still going back. Talkman leaps. And he did it again. He robbed a home run from Juan Soto. He took it right out of the bullpen. And Soto can't believe it, just as Albert Pujols couldn't believe it a couple of weeks ago. It's his Friday night heist for Mike Talkman.
To strike one. Swinging a fly ball, left center field. This one's trouble. Long run for Hill. Dives in. He made the catch. Wow! Derek Hill lays out in left center. Flies through the air and takes an extra base hit and 2 runs away from the Blue Jays. Derek Hill, playing a sensational center field, made his best catch of the year.
The left side, all the way in on the right side, and this is to the diving shortstop Swanson. He gets up, throws out Kane at first base. Runners don't advance. So they bring the infield in, and Swanson with a diving play on a sharply hit ball. Took a look at second and at third. Nobody going anywhere, and goes to first for the out. 1 down. It's a big out.
Dansby Swanson all year has been outstanding playing defense. and he makes a play and saves a run.
It's a 6'3" twin killing. He almost had to steamroll Ozzy to get to second base.
There's one that's up above the zone, lined out to right, and what a play! Adolis Garcia was cheating like mad.
That ball has never been caught in this ballpark before.
What a catch by Adolis Garcia! He went full speed into that padded rail and picked it right off the net.
3-2 pitch, runner goes. This one lined out to right field. Garcia has it, might have a play at first. Here comes a throw. Got him! Another outfield assist from El Bombe. He's unbelievable.
How many guys can throw the ball, not quite flat-footed, but almost that far on a line?
Wow! Guerrero Jr. has doubled the lead. Wow. That is the 200th home run in All-Star Game history. And you could have chopped that up into two.
You should admire a little bit more. It's the All-Star Game, boy. Have fun.
Guerrero Jr. Dígale que no a esa pelota.
Here we go with Ohtani, the hitter, to start the eighth.
Oh, Ohtani got it! He got it! Number 40! A franchise record for left-handed hitters, 3-1 halos.
Oh, Uncle! Shohei Ohtani, number 40. 7 incredible innings on the mound, and he just mashes a baseball a mile. Hey, is there ever a drop the mic moment in baseball? That might be it right there with that swing for Shohei.
On an 0-1 pitch, Hernandez lifts one to left center field. It is pulled in by Meadows. Here comes Santana. The Red Sox onto the championship series. Kike Hernandez trying to take the title, a new Mr. October. 9 hits, and the sacrifice fly that sends the Boston Red Sox to the American League Championship Series.
Swing and a line drive, left center field. Kike coming in, still coming hard, and he slides, he rolls over, and did he make the catch? He did! He saved at least 2 runs. Kike Hernandez with a tumbling catch in left center field to get Sale out of the jam. Wow, if that ball had dropped, who knows? They might have scored 3.
Red Sox outfielders in this ballpark, Joe, last couple times have had some magic right there.
Very close to being a trap. Kike knew he got it. He was hollering as he left the field. Wow.
2-2 game, bottom of the 9th. Riley line drive, that is down! A base hit! Here comes Alves, and the Atlanta Braves win game 1! Austin Riley tied it with a home run in the 4th. He wins it with a single in the 9th. His first career walk-off RBI for Riley, regular or postseason. And Austin Riley, this magical season, and he's got one more piece to add to it right here.
Jansen ready to deal. Offering to Rosario. Line drive, that is through. It gets through. Here comes Dansby. Lightning strikes twice, and the Braves walk it off. This is unbelievable. And the Braves win it, and they go up 2-0 in the series. Listen to this place. I can't believe it.
Red Sox DH hits it in the air to right. Back at the wall. It's gone. Grand slam, J.D. Martinez. And a 4th spot in the 1st inning for the Red Sox in game 2.
Bases loaded with 1 out. The pitch. Raffy swings and drives one deep to right field. If it's fair, it's gone. It is fair, a grand slam! The Red Sox have hit their second grand slam of the game, and it's 8-0.
Verdugo at second, one gone. 1-2 pitch. Renfroe pops it into right center field. Kiermaier, Arozarena come together. Kiermaier with a catch. Verdugo heads for third. Here's the throw. He's out! Kevin Kiermaier, throw of the year!
What a play and a throw and a decision for Kiermaier to get it instead of Arozarena. And just the pickup of the short hop was incredible.
Just his 5th start in 2021 in center field. And that took away a big-time hit for the Braves. Head first. That's the toughest way to dive. And Tucker was able to make the catch and not hurt himself at the same time.
It's a fly ball to center field. Lorenzo Cain going back at the wall. Freddie Freeman's left the yard and put the Braves on top in the bottom of the 8th. With a solo shot to left center, they lead it 5-4 in Game 4 of the NLDS.
Now it's Stallings. The fly ball to left near the line. By the wall. And, oh, no way! Jacob Stallings just cleared the deck! Unbelievable! He's not a cheetah, he's a lion! The Bucks walk it off in grand fashion! This is the historic swing. Look at that pitch! 98 in off the plate! Woo! Before tonight, 314-0 when leading by 6 or more runs in the 8th inning. It's now 314-1.
One on the board early. Back up the middle, broken bat. Mastella flips it. Crawford gloves it. Throw first in time. A spectacular double play. Oh, man.
You know, when you watch defensive positioning today, you see a lot of infielders catching balls where they usually don't catch it. Mastella across the bag with the flip, and the play is by Crawford, not only to get the high flip, but athletically to tag the base with 1 foot, and all in one motion. Catch, tag, throw. Outstanding.
Just graceful coming across the shortstop. And Brandon Crawford finishing off a beautiful double play to end the inning.
High fly ball, deep left field. Pollock to the wall. It is caught. AJ took it away. Pollock robs Machado, and the Dodgers stay in front.
That ball was in the first row, and it's not fan interference, so he's up there battling with some fans to get this one. Not only does he time the jump, but keeps the concentration to have it land in the leather.
This could be 1, 2, on to first. It's a triple play. They've done it again. 3 times a charm, and the Yankees win 2-1. Can you believe it?
The 0-2. Left side, Swanson to first. The Braves are world champions at 10:23 Central Time, Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. The Atlanta Braves have officially overcome all obstacles that were put in front of them. And they are world champions, winning it in 6 and delivering Atlanta their 2nd championship.
Simeon, deep left field, gone!
for the Blue Jays tonight, up 2-0 already.
Charlie Montoya is going to do the honors with that record-setting home run right there from Marcus Semien. Boy, did he ever turn on that fastball.
On the ground and diving it short is Cronenworth. His throw will be in time. Jake Cronenworth. You can hit it anywhere, but don't hit it in the crowd zone. What a play.
I thought he had no chance on that play. Not only getting to that ball, but the presence of mind to bounce that ball, because if that's on the fly, there's no way he gets that runner. Wow, look at how quick he is from glove up to throwing. Talk about being an athlete. Wow.
And a 1-0. Hammered the other way. Long dive. Oh, what a play by Rosarena. A spectacular play. I don't know if you're going to see a better play by an outfielder all season long.
What a catch by Randy Rosarena out there in right center field.
Saved a run, it gets by him, and 2 are in. Acrobatic catch, and you're right, flying through the air. Looked like all he was missing was a cape.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball to left. That is trouble. Gamble over. Gamble. Diving catch! He just made one of the great catches you're ever going to see. I don't know how he did it. Throw to first. Not in time. Ben Gamble made one of the greatest catches we have ever seen. That's not an exaggeration. That's an unbelievable play on the warning track in left. Wow. Unbelievable catch on the dead sprint.
And a 1-1 to Fernando.
Fernando hits one in the air down the left field line. It is headed towards the pole. It is headed onto the tracks. It's a 3-run home run. History in Houston for Fernando Tatis Jr. With 2 outs in the 9th, the Padres have tied it up 6-6. Unbelievable.
You just sensed it, especially with the mistake to Jones. Gets another opportunity. Wow, this team's relentless.
Long pause. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball is hit high and deep. Left center field. That's way back, and that ball is gone. Number 46 for Salvador Perez. And the Royals lead is 7-0. That pitch hung up for Salvi, and he smashed it into the bleachers above that 19-foot-high wall in left field. Salvador Perez, home run number 46, RBIs 114 and 115.
And that's a liner. It's curling away. Diving catch! Joe Adell! How about that?
How far Joe Adell's got to go, that stride, the dive, and controls the baseball. Love that emotion, Joe Adell.
He's got everybody's stamp of approval in the building.
And now a blast to left center field. Buxton with a diving catch in center. Oh, what a catch by Byron Buxton. Preserving the lead. A tremendous catch by Buxton to keep the Twins up 10-9. It's one of the best catches I've seen Byron Buxton make, especially given the context. The lead slipping away. Rogers giving up the 2-run double. And then right after that, Olsen smashing one toward the gap. Some great center fielders in the game, and Buxton might be the only one who could have made that play.
Byron Buxton and his speed is a cheat code. It's unfair. He should have to stay put for at least 3 seconds before breaking on a baseball.
2 outs and a runner at first. The shift on the right side, and tonight over 35,000 ready to celebrate. The 0-1 lined into center. There's Bader, has it. 17 consecutive wins. The run of 21. It's been historic, amazing, incredible. And now the St. Louis Cardinals are post-season bound.
Many said it was improbable. Others said impossible. These guys said, let's just go find out.
Runners on the corners, and Will Myers is the batter. First pitch to Myers, and Myers turns on it, deep left, racing over there in the corner, and diving and making an amazing catch is Billy McKinney. Oh man, Billy McKinney saves 2 runs and gets both arms extended in celebration from Corbin Burns. Profar couldn't believe it. Hands on his helmet. That is the catch of the year for the Crew. Zeros on the board. Where did the Brewers get Billy McKinney?
Down to their final out, Luke Williams, the hitter, with a runner at first base in a 1-0 game.
Boy, would this be a storybook ending for him. Walk off. Let's say the thought probably creeped into his mind.
Fly ball left field. Heredia is going back toward the wall. It did creep into everybody's mind. It's a 2-run walk-off home run. Luke Williams. Yes, sir. How about this welcome to Philadelphia? Wow. What a reaction by his family. What a reaction by his teammates. What a reaction by Luke Williams. A 2-1 victory by the Phils with a 2-run walk-off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. That was incredible.
And this one is caught by Chalkman. He robbed him. Albert Pujols came that close, and he may just be finding out right now that that was not a home run. Mike Chalkman keeps the Giants alive in this one.
Well, Austin Barnes stuns the Giants, and Mike Tauchman just stuns the Dodgers. I mean, complete extension and pockets it right in the sweet spot.
Wow. Pujols thought he had it. The Dodgers thought he had it. The fans thought he had it. Everybody thought he had it, and Mike Tauchman took one away. A leaping catch at the wall, and I do believe he robbed him. He pulled that one back. What a catch by Mike Tauchman.
2-2.
That's deep left center. Chris Taylor. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Chris Taylor, the night of his life. 7-2 Dodgers. Home run number 3 for Taylor. 6 RBIs. A 3-homer game in Game 5 of the NLCS.
There's a fly ball into the gap. Springer on the right. Oh, what a catch! George Springer's doing it all tonight.
You're not going to find a better catch than this. The determination on his face, saying, I am catching this no matter what. Got a great jump. Remember, this ball is slicing away from him. Right there, he says, I got it. And a circus catch in the excitement by the Blue Jays. What a play by George Springer.
Paredes clubs this to left field. Fraley leaps in. Fraley made the catch. Are you serious? Shed gets 2. Wow. Unreal.
We have seen some great outfield play in this game. Nothing better than that one right there. Steckenrider, you can't believe it. That was fantastic. Wow.
You will never see that.
Holy smokes, what a double play. And we are going to the 10th tied at 3-3. Jake Fraley way over the wall in left field, robbing Isaac Paredes with a game-winning home run, and we're going to the 10th tied.
There they go, pitch on the way. He attacks and smokes one to deep left. This one's going supersonic. That is out of the ballpark. Whoa! Over the train tracks, it's 3-0 Atlanta. And Jorge Soler lands the first punch here in the top of the 3rd inning.
That cleared the tracks by a mile.
Jorge dropped the bat, turned to his dugout, pounded on his chest, went into his trot. You can take all the time you want when you do that to a baseball.
And that'll bring up Miguel Cabrera. Some of the people by now should be aware of the milestone that he is trying to hit. Home run number 500 if he gets it, or when he gets it, whenever that is. He'll become the 28th player all time to reach 500 home runs.
1-1. Deep fly ball. Right center field. That's got carry. It's gone! Number 500 and history for Miguel Cabrera.
There have been more than 20,000 players in Major League history. Miguel Cabrera has become the 28th to hit 500 home runs.
Take that curtain call. You deserve it.
There goes Rosarena. He steals home in October.
He timed it up. Watch how he times it. As soon as he goes to that, there was a timing mechanism that was taking place on every pitch that Taylor threw. See how he goes through the leg kick, and then it's just a little too late to try to make that move. What an incredible night for this guy. Oh, my.
Randy Arozarena set in October on fire again.
Short lead by Sebi. The pitch is hit in the air. Deep to right. That ball is gone. White Sox win. The field of dreams. 9-8 the final. Light it up. Can you believe it?
It was meant to be. First game ever in Iowa.
That's the best game ever played in Iowa.
And Sanchez belts one to center. Mullins at the wall. And he got it! Are you kidding? No way! No way!
Cedric Mullins, you better believe it! Grand larceny in center field. Sanchez can't believe it. Cedric Mullins electrifies the crowd with an unbelievable catch. You think he's a Gold Glover? How about that? Mullins takes a homer away from Sanchez.
Joe Musgrove has gone 8 2/3 and is an out away. The Friar Faithful stand as one in Texas. Ground ball to shortstop. Kim will go to first. The San Diego Padres get their first no-hitter in the history of the franchise. And it belongs to San Diego's own Joe Musgrove, sending the Friar Faithful into a frenzy.
I'll tell you what, Donnie, if it took this long, it's been well worth it. This is one of the most awesome things I've experienced of watching baseball for a long, long time. Couldn't happen to a better kid. Homegrown. Java Joe. No.
Popped up. Gonna be a long run. Oh, what a play! And he goes into the dugout. Did he hold on? Yes, he did. Oh, what a play! Urshela, without any regard for his health, just came careening down the steps and made the play and held on. And Boone, so concerned, ran across the field and into the Rays dugout. The courage to make that play, Kenny, without any regard for your body.
Wow.
And he's up, and he will walk slowly to the Yankee dugout and get a big hand from the crowd. What a play in a huge moment for Gio Urshela.
Baez hits it on the ground to third. Gonzalez. This is so good. Oh my goodness! Wow! You got to be kidding me! You've got to be kidding me! They stole a run. You have got to be kidding me, Javi Baez. Keep going. Go. You're invincible. El Mago indeed.
The Cubs have scored an unbelievable run on a play by Baez. He ran to first. The ball was in the dirt. They had to either tag him or tag the bag. The first baseman, Craig, just started chasing Baez back toward the plate. Meanwhile,
The runner from second, Wilson Contreras, rounded third and headed for the plate, and he scores. I can't believe that.
What is Will Craig thinking about here? Just take the ball to first base. Backpedal to first base. That was just incredible. I don't know that I've ever seen a first base coach wave a guy down the first base line.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Comedy of errors on the part of the Pirates here. Just great heads-up baseball, and Baez not quitting on the play.
(1-0) into center field. Hamilton.
Oh,
wow. A make-your-own slip and slide for Billy Hamilton. Come on. Like it's his backyard. That is unreal.
Well, first of all, you're getting some awful footing. And second of all, he gets a great break on this ball and somehow runs it down. A full-out dive and goes into the wall and catches the ball. What a play that is. I mean, it's not like he's protecting himself. Jeez, what a play.
A leaping grab on the warning track. That's one of the best catches we've seen. And honestly, it looked like he was being slightly cautious on that run. And at the last second, he totally sold out, and he made the grab.
Well, it's as good as you're going to see, especially given these conditions, as he went slip sliding away through the mud on the warning track and just came up short of the wall head first when he stopped sliding across that track. That is beautiful and a whole lot of fun to watch.
That is an all-timer by Billy Hamilton. Gonzalez is 0-1. Swatted to right center field. Diving play. A walk-off catch. Mookie magic. The Dodgers 2, the Padres nothing. They've taken the first two out of 19 in 2021. From your days in Little League, you are first taught on defense to think, what am I going to do if the ball is hit to me? Well, Mookie Betts knew that before the pitch, and boy, did he execute. Curving away from him, full-out dive, has enough range, gets in the heel of the glove.
Oh my gosh, how fun is this?